Good morning, hometown Jamestown and neighbors. Welcome to the Jim Roselle Show for the broadcast date of September 9th, the year 2008. But it happens to be the first day of the rest of your life.
Well, if that doesn't sound familiar, then odds are that y'all ain't from around here. Jim Roselle tells us about his start in local radio more than 55 years ago.
Well, radio became part of my life when I was a young boy. I listened to radio faithfully and religiously, and I loved sports. I waited for college football games on Saturday afternoon, but I was a typical radio listener in those days where Sunday night was Jack Benny, Fibber McGee and Molly. Weekday afternoons after school, it would be the Jack Armstrong, the All-American Boy, Tom Mix, Little Orphan Annie, you know. And but in the world of sport, I listened to baseball and football, and I just thought that's one fabulous career, something you enjoy doing, and then you get an audience excited over the game, you know. And I decided that if there was a possibility, I'd like to go into radio and do that.
After studying radio at St. Lawrence University and a part-time job at WJTN, Jim secured his first full-time job in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. As to the rest of the story,
I wanted to come back home, hoping someday a full-time job would be available. It happened in September 1953. And here we are, Jim,
Right.
55 years later. And like you said, can you believe it? And I said no.
Right. Yeah, so the time's just sort of flown by.
Yeah, well, you know, the old story is, there's an old saying that if you love what you do, you don't work a day in your life. And I don't think I've worked a day in my life, if you want to put it that way. You're in the business. It's a challenge every day. It's variety. No 2 days are alike. You become part of the community in a sense. If I've been in the business 55 years, people start guessing my age.
Right.
You know, I always tell them I started when I was 2. I think.
Yeah,